ጤና ይስጥልኝ. This means may God give you good health, a very common greeting in Ethiopia. My name is Yetnayet. My mission is to advance women's health and empowerment. What I'm here today is to tell you a phenomenal story that's happening in Ethiopia. Just 3 months back, Ethiopia elected a new Prime Minister, Dr. Abiy Ahmed. In the days and weeks prior to his election, the country was in a mode of crisis. People were terrified and fear was in the air. There was a lot of uncertainty. People were suspicious of their friends and their colleagues and their neighbors. And all of a sudden, God intervened and he gave us a miracle in the person of Dr. Abiy Ahmed. What Dr. Abiy did in 30 minutes of his inaugural speech was amazing. He was able to turn things around. You may be very curious and asking, what happened? How did he turn things around if the situation was that tense? Let me tell you what he did. He elevated and amplified love, compassion, and empathy over and above fear and hatred and discord. He elevated and amplified forgiveness over and above judgment and revenge. He elevated and amplified unity that celebrates diversity. He elevated and amplified the common ground above and over separation and discord. And in the 3 months since he came to power, he has done so many tremendous things. Just to mention some, he was able to release tens of thousands of political prisoners, some of whom were put on death rows just because of their political opinion. That is huge. He was also able to open up the media and to diversify the media so that people could access variety of points of view. For a country, for hundreds of millions of people that were only listening to government propaganda for 30 years, this is also a huge progress. People were also able to voice their concerns about government matters. People were able to go out and demonstrate very peacefully. This was also unthinkable. And just recently, just over the weekend, our Prime Minister visited Eritrea. As you may know, Ethiopia and Eritrea have been separated for over 2 decades. And everybody, including myself, witnessed this joyful moment with joys of tears. These are all incredible achievements that our Prime Minister, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, was able to achieve in his very short stay. So from my perspective, what Dr. Abiy is out to do is to advance Ethiopia. His agenda is to make Ethiopia great again. That's my perspective. And he is following an inside-out revolution. And this inside-out revolution has 3 pillars. The first pillar is demolishing walls of fear, walls of hatred, walls of bigotry, walls of separation, walls of violence. And the second pillar is building bridges of love and of peace, of unity and solidarity that connects people, that expands their resourcefulness, that expands their creativity. And the third pillar is creating institutions and systems and institutions that are strong, that would safeguard human rights, that would advance freedom, that would advance unity, that would advance justice for all Ethiopians. So this is a phenomenon happening. And Ethiopians, we are all grateful to the United States and all the nations that have been supporting us for several decades. And this is also time for the United States and also all our friends of Ethiopia, to continue supporting this grand initiative that is led by Dr. Abiy. This is a time where we need our friends to be on board with us. My personal belief is that in a short time, maybe in a decade, Ethiopia will be able to stand on its own 2 feet, and we will be self-sufficient, and we will no more be needing a foreign aid. So until that time, please do remain supporting our initiative and our wonderful leader. And I'm also just wondering if it is possible for President Trump maybe to consider his agenda and maybe to focus his agenda on creating or building a bridge, connecting over 350 million Americans, but also connecting Americans with billions of their other sisters and brothers around the world, and lifting not only America, but also lifting billions of people around the world looking at America for its leadership. That's my thought. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you. Stay strong, and you are worthy. Thank you.